What Mikel Arteta forced Miles Lewis Skelly to do for Arsenal before PSG as Martin Odegaard fights. Arsenal injury news as Mikel Arteta trains with his squad for the final time before facing PSG in the Champions League semi-final second leg. Mikel Arteta took his final Arsenal training session ahead of the biggest match in his managerial career. It is arguably the most important he has been involved in either as a player or a coach. The preparations are now done. His team will travel to Paris on Tuesday afternoon before facing the media in the evening. The time for talking is almost over. Arsenal know that they will have to go to the Parc des Princes and win. If they want to avoid penalties, then they will need to do it by at least 2 goals. With a 1-0 deficit to overturn from the Emirates Stadium last week, the task at hand is huge. Ousmane Dembele's goal separates the two sides after his 4th-minute strike in North London. Paris Saint-Germain will now have their own supporters behind them and stand on the cusp of a second final in 5 years. Ahead of the game, Arsenal trained publicly briefly. Here Football.London has some of the main points spotted from the session. Arsenal have been dealing with a host of injuries all season and had a number of doubts once more for this match. Jurrien Timber missed the loss to Bournemouth with an unspecified problem, and Arteta had been extremely coy on a potential timeline for his return. Jorginho and Ricardo Calafiori were long-term problems, with the former a doubt not to play again this season after taking a blow to the ribs. This session brought only positive news, though.